5 minutes to the start of the race. Four minutes to the start of the race. Three minutes to the start of the race.
All right, mini drivers, start making your way to the track. My turn marshals are from race number 11. It's going to be Talon, Nick, Lucas. I'm going to need about 2 more volunteer marshals for this one. Again, we're running on the short track. Many drivers, go ahead, take the stand. Get them ready. Talon, Nick, Lucas, Justin Green. I guess if you want to come out here too, that'd be great. You don't have to. You just got here. Never mind. Scratch that. I need 2 volunteers along with Nick, Talon, and Lucas. You know, if you got to work on your stuff, you don't. Oh.
1 minute to the start
That's
of the race.
awful nice of him. Huh. No. I need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals. Hey, come on, let's go ahead. Hey, cross the line. I can get you guys checked in. Matt, go ahead and cross for me. Hang on.
Matt Blake.
Okay. Let me get Nick. Nick, cross the line for me. Everyone else, wait for me to call you so I can get you dropped in because everybody's transponder is going to be new. Just Nick. Nick only, cross the line. Rest of you, hang on, guys. Please hang on. Wait.
Nick Singh.
All right, Adrian, cross the line. Adrian only. I'm going to need Adrian only.
Adrian Stillwell.
All right, Chase Rogers cross the line. Chase, cross the line again. Please just hang out there till I get you, please. Who was that, Matt Blake? Chase, cross the line again. All right, hang on. Just hang on. Hang on. All right, Chase Rogers cross the line.
Chase Rogers.
Charlie Cavalier cross the line. Is that Charlie? I can't hear. Yes. Jacob cross the
Charlie
line.
Cavalier.
Jacob cross the line.
Jacob Coombs.
Braden cross the line. Braden Ellis cross the line.
Braden Ellis.
Okay, guys, start warming up. Go ahead, start warming up. Everybody start warming up. God bless. All right, everybody over to the start-finish line and stop, please. Everybody over to the start-finish line and stop.
Matt Blake.
Okay, never mind. Everybody keep going. We're going to go live in less than 5. Track is live. Cross the line and you're on the clock. 5-minute qualifier for our minis here to kick off round 1 of the winter summer point series here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. Race number 2. That is our first of 3 heats of 21.5. You guys should be going through tech. We got 3 heats of 21.5, our largest class of the day. We're going to let these rascals on the stand and these minis get a couple laps in and we'll start calling out their pace. Early on, looks like
4 minutes left.
Adrian Stillwell, 16 of the 509. Chase Rogers, 14 of the 511. Charlie, 14 of the 513. Matt Blake, 13 of the 508. Nick Singh rounds out your top 5. Braden and Jacob round out your field. Fast lap of the race is an 18.9 for your leader, Adrian. Adrian in that white. That's Adrian there. White, a little bit of red and orange. He's getting ready to cross the line now. 16. He just went 18.96 his fast lap of the race. 16 of the 510 for Adrian. Chase Rogers, 15 of the 506.
Three minutes left.
2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Once again, race number 2, 21.5 independent. Our first of 3 heats in that class. You guys should be through tech. On the track, Adrian Stillwell, 16 of the 5:13. Chase Rogers, 15.501. Charlie Cavalier, 15.515. Matt Blake, Jacob Combs, your top 5. Nick Braden, your top 7.
Two minutes left.
Oh, Chase Rogers fires off a couple new rappers. He's to the point. 16 of the 5:17, 5:18 for Adrian. Charlie, 15 of the 5:09. Well, that Ed Henley, he's a terrible turn marshal. You can't see them. They're shorter than the pipe. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Chase with a rough 25-second lap moves Adrian back to the point. Cavalier up to second. Fast lap starting to pick up. Chase Rogers just went 18 flat. Adrian has went 18.6. Charlie's went 18.5.
1 minute left.
Starting to tighten up at the top. Adrian still your leader, 16.515. Chase Rogers on a 16 lap pace that time by. He went 17.5, his fast lap of the race by a bunch. Chase Rogers starting to put the whoop on him. 30 seconds to go. Adrian still out front. Stillwell coming through the horseshoe now. $16 of the 513. Chase Rogers with a 518. Charlie with a 15.504. That is the clock. Everybody keep running until you're called done.
Jacob Coombs done. Matt Blake done. Chase Rogers done.
Adrian, you're still
Charlie
live.
Cavalier
If
done.
you're over there playing around,
Ellis
you're
done.
still live.
Nick Sang done.
Got one still live right there. Once he makes his way through the horseshoe, he's going to lose TQ because he jacked up the last lap. Going to move
Adrian
Chase
Stillwell
Rogers,
done.
16 of
All
the
drivers have
515.
finished. The race is completed.
All right, need all 7 of you drivers out the turn, Marshall. Now we're back on the big track, guys. Back on the big track for this one. Let's get them 7 drivers spread out. All right, drivers, check them in, check them in. Let's go.
Craig Anderson. Josh Plowman. Alan Anderson. Rylan Hunt. David Singh. Nate Wallace. 1 minute to the start of the race. Bill Perry.
Fine biscuit.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. Next time by, track will be live. Track is live. Race number 2 on the track. Race number 3, you should be going through Tech. You're up next. We got 3 heats of 21.5 on the big track. Caution in lane 1. No one's coming. You got time. It's clear. Wowzer.
Four minutes left.
Early on, Greg Anderson, your leader. Looks like Greg's going through the horseshoe now. That's the start-finish line. Greg, 12 of the 5:17. Greg's in that yellow, orange, and blue. Coming down the back, Dragon's back now. Yellow, orange, and green, I'm sorry. Yellow wheels. Turning in the lane number 2. Going to go double-double. Make that 90-degree right-hander double into the horseshoe. Got an orange and yellow buggy right behind him. So Greg at the line there. That's Josh Plowman in second.
3 minutes left.
Alan Anderson in third. Bill Perry fourth. David Singh, your top 5. Nate and Ryland round out your top 7. Looks like Josh got around Greg. We'll see where they're at this time by. There was a 7-second difference. Josh at the line there. 11 of the 5 flat. Here comes Greg. Greg, 12 of the 5:24, so 1 second. So that orange buggy, yellow wheels working lane 1 now. And then that white, orange, and green buggy, woo, he just whooped off somebody's front wing. Oh, then he rolls it under the 180, excuse me. Plowman might be to the point this time by. We'll see. 12 of the 5:23 for Josh. Greg, 12 of the 5:22, 7/10 of a second. Separates first and second. Dead center, lane 1.
Left.
Dead center, lane 1. Claire, good job, Chase. Bill Perry now up in the third. Alan Anderson, David Singh, your top 5. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go. Race number 3. You should be through Tech and ready to go. Leader going down lane 2, double-double. Got a blue buggy, white wheels right in front of him. Once again, orange buggy, yellow wheels. He's in the horseshoe now. Josh Plowman looking to set early TQ for the class. 12 of the 5:17. That time by for Josh. Greg Anderson at the line now. Greg, 12 of the 5:17 as well. So they're 4/10 of a second. Separates first and second on the race clock. Just drive down the hill. Drive down the hill. Just drive down it. Keep on going.
1 minute left.
So Plowman 5:15 that time by. Here comes Anderson now. 5:18. So Josh with about 2 seconds to the good. Orange buggy, yellow wheels working a little bit of open track as he's on the right-hand double now. Going into the horseshoe. We got 30 seconds to go as he crosses the line now. 12 of the 5:14 for Josh. Anderson going through the horseshoe now. Greg at the line. 12 of the 5:19 for Greg. Bill Perry. Bill Perry looks like he's going through. Nope, there's Bill Perry there. He done went across. White and yellow, purple flames. 11 to 5:04 for Bill. Clock's getting ready to sound. Everybody keep going. Marshall. Everybody keep going until you're called done.
Bill Perry done.
Once you're done,
Ryan
guys,
Hunt
no
done.
extra laps. No extra laps, please.
Josh Plowman done. Alan Anderson done. Craig
Plowman,
Anderson
12
done.
of the 5:15 is going to set early
Nate
TQ.
Wallach done.
Still waiting on. That's a race. Go ahead, wrap it up. No more laps.
The race is completed.
Guys, please make sure you hear your name called before you stop running laps. I'll let the computer call out your name. If you don't hear it, keep on working.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let them loose. Check them in. Let's go, marshals. Check them in. Had 7 drivers on the stand. Need 7 marshals out to the track. Should be plenty.
Memphis
We just
Duncan.
marshaled that last one
Matt
with
Mallett.
7.
Ronnie Prince.
Spread out. Find your
Sean
spot.
Hovey. Kyle Ashlock. Ryan McGlasson. Jason Kessinger.
I need one over here, probably. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good right here. Kind of have you right there, but you'll be watching kind of both lanes. All right, I got everyone checked in. Marshals look good. Next time by, track will be live. Josh Plowman, early TQ, 12 of the 5:15. This is race number 3 on the track. Race number 4, our third heat of 21.5 Indy. You should be going through tech. You're up next. We're going to let these drivers on the stand get a few laps in. We'll start calling out the pace. Looking to get into the top 9, we will send 9 racers straight to the A main. We will bump 2 out of the lower mains.
Four minutes left.
$130 down, $330 to go. Jason Kessinger, 13 of 513. We find Jason coming down the back now. He's in that yellow stars, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's going lane 2 now. Double for your leader. 90-degree on that right-hand side, doubling out of that, going through the horseshoe. Jason Kessinger at the line looking to reset TQ, 13 of the 515 for Jason. Memphis Duncan, what a great name that is. Memphis, 13 of the 516. Ronnie Prince, 12 of the 511. Sean Helvey now 12 of the 511. Your top 4 drivers currently quicker than Josh's TQ. Caution in the horseshoe. Kessinger. Oh, Kessinger gets it wrong in lane 2. That's going to cost him. Probably going to move Memphis to the point. Memphis going through the horseshoe now. Yellow, blue, white, kind of striped. It's a Schumacher going up the left-hand elevation now. This is Memphis's first time on dirt, if I remember correctly. White, green, and gold, yellow wheels. Schumacher, 180 coming down lane 2. Going to double-double for Memphis. The right-hand double going to make his way into the horseshoe now. Memphis at the line. Brian Glasson, that's the leader right behind you. Memphis, 13 to the 5:24.
2 minutes left.
TQ pace. Jason Kessinger now 13 to the 5:23. TQ pace. Sean Helvey, 12 of the 5:07. He's on a TQ pace as well. Brian McGlasson, 11 of the 5:01. Ronnie Prince, your top 5. Kyle and Matt round out your top 7. Memphis now with the lead as he makes his way around the track here at Hoosier. He's going up and over the right-hand double, going into the horseshoe now. 180. We're going to see he had 2 seconds to the good of Kessinger. 13 of the 5:21 for Memphis. Jason going through the horseshoe now. He's at the line. 12 of the 5 flat for Jason, so 2.3 to the good. We're going to keep an eye on the leader, help him get through some of this traffic.
1 minute left.
Memphis going out of lane 2 now. Going to make that right-hander onto the 90. Gray buggy, white wheels in the horseshoe. Leader is coming up on you next. When he gets to you, please give him just a little bit of room. Kessinger was back to the point that time by. Very, very tight. Half a second separates first and second. Kessinger now going lane 2 double. We're going to help him get through this traffic. Once again, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's in the horseshoe now. Woo, cuts through there nicely. Kessinger, 13 of the 5:23. Memphis, 13 of the 5:24. Sean Helvey, 12 of the 5:12. Brian McGlasson, Ronnie Prince, your top 5. Currently our top 3, fast enough to reset TQ. That is the race clock. Everybody keep going till your call done.
Brian McGlasson done. Sean Helvey done. Ronnie Prince done. Memphis Duncan done. Jason Kessinger done.
I got one still live, waiting on Kyle. I believe Kyle's that gray buggy white wheels. He's going down lane 2 now. Jason Kessinger, 13 of the 5:24, is going to reset TQ. And that's a race.
Kyle Ashlock done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
What? All right now the bump. Alan Anderson, 10 of the 5:16. TQ, Jason Kessinger, 13 of the 5:24. Hang on, guys. Track is not open. Race number 5, 13-5 independent 4-wheel. You guys should be going through tech. There you go, right there, Memphis. That's where you go. All right, roll them out. Check them in, check them in.
Bobby Taylor.
Hey, Sean.
Sean Bowers.
Oh, Josh is
Trey
not.
Wood. Hunter Nolan. Dusty Tomes. Steve Emmons. Braden Ellis.
You'll be fine. You'll do wonderful. All right, we got everyone checked in. Guys, get some separation. Get some separation. All right, this white and yellow and peach, white wheels going through the horseshoe now. That's going to start the race. Track is live. So once again, Jason Kessinger, 13 of 524. The bump. Alan Anderson, 10 of 516. We'll give these guys a couple laps and we'll call out their pace. Race number 5, 13-5, four-wheel independent. You guys are up next. Should be going through tech. Want to do a friendly reminder, remind everyone we are qualifying. You're just trying to put together the best 5-minute run that you can. If a faster buggy comes up on you, give them just a little bit of room. You are racing the clock and not each other. You will caution lane 2, caution lane 2. You got time, Memphis. Player, good job. One more, two more. There you go.
Four minutes left.
All right, we got 115 down, 3:45 to go. BT, Bobby Taylor, out front. Bobby, blue buggy, white wheels. I'm going to quit saying his name. It may not be blue. It may be. Anyway, Taylor, 13 of the 524. Dusty Tomes, 12 of the 514. Sean Bowers, 12 of the 518. Those three drivers in the top 9. Steve Emmons, 11 of the 502 in P11. Braden Ellis, Trey Wood, Hunter Nolan round out your top 7. Once again,
left.
trying to put it into the A main on time. Just a good, clean run should get you there. Basically, you need to run 12 laps. 12 laps to put you in the A main. Race 5, have them ready. Race 5, 2 minutes and 30 seconds down. 2:30 to go. Sean Bowers, your leader. Sean making his way through the horseshoe now. He's in that white. It kind of looks like a push pop. Going across the start-finish line now. Got the wing painted the same color. He's going over the Dragon's back now. Sean, 180, going to go lane 1. Double single. Going to 180 it under lane 2. Going to go double there. Yellow and orange buggy. Looked like he had a little trouble on the right-hand side. Not too bad. Through the horseshoe he goes when Sean gets to the
2
line.
minutes left.
His pace, 12 of the 509. That's good enough for P3. Dusty Tomes. Dusty at the line now. Dusty, 12 of the 511. That's good enough for P5. Bobby Taylor, Steve Emmons now. They're both in the top 9 if they keep it clean. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. So Dusty, good job, Dusty. Gets through that carnage right there. He's in the horseshoe now, multicolored red and yellow. He's at the line. Dusty, 12 of the 511. Good enough for P5. Sean Bowers going into lane number 2 now. Once again, that is that yellow and orange buggy with the orange painted wing. Oh, he traction rolled it. He put too much input too soon. You come off that right-hand double, you need to let the car land before you start trying to make that turn. He didn't, and the car tweaked on him. 12 of the 511. Dusty's working a rough lap. 12 of the 512 for Sean. 12 of the 515 for Bobby. 12 of the 515 for Dusty. Those three drivers solid in the top 9 right now. 40 seconds to go. So once again, if a faster buggy comes up on you, give them just a little bit of room. You are racing the clock and not each other. Don't want to affect someone's qualifying time if you can keep from it. Yep. I'll do my best. I don't like you a whole lot, so I'll. 10 seconds to go. Once the horn sounds, everybody keep going till you're called done.
Sean Bowers done. Hunter Nolan done.
Sean Bowers, 12 of the 507,
Steve Evans done.
P3.
Dusty Tomes done.
Dusty
Bobby
Tomes,
Taylor
12
done.
of the 512, P5. Bobby Taylor, 12 of the 514, good enough for P6. So those three drivers locked it into the A main. I still got one live. He's going across the line here in just a second.
Trey Wood done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Oh,
1 minute to the start of the race.
a big one. Yo. Huh? Oh, I thought you were fine. 4. All right, let them loose.
Mac. Chris White. Devin Farrell. Chase Rogers. Jacob Coombs. Nolan Hunt.
All right, real quick, everybody stop right where you're at, please. Everybody stop right where you're
Ryan
at.
McGlasson.
Right where you're at. Matt Blake, cross the line. Matt and Drew, I need you to the line. Matt and Drew to the line. Let me get y'all dropped in, then we'll fire them right back up.
Matt Blake. Drew Boyd.
Okay, roll them out. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Roll them, roll them, roll them. Nolan, you're going to be my first one on the clock. Nolan Hunt, first on the clock. Track is live. Heat 1 of 1 in 13.5 4-wheel independent. We got 9 racers. Going to be a good A main. All 9 drivers going to go straight to the A. Just working on where they're going to start. We're going to let them get a few laps in, and we'll start calling out their pace. Up next, race number 6. Two-wheel open. Two-wheel open. You're up next.
Four minutes left.
All right, early on, red buggy, yellow wheels coming onto the dragon back now. Devin Farrell making that 180, going to hit lane number 1. Going to make that 180 down lane number 2. Going to go double-double. Got Drew Boyd right in front of him. Drew going to give him good amount of room. Devin coming to the line now. 14 at a 5-10. Matt Blake. Excuse me now. Chase Rogers up in the second. 14 at a 5-18. Matt Blake, Mac Wilkinson, Jacob Combs, your top 5. It won't be a big one. Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah. We're going to, what I think I'm going to do is once she gets the names posted, I'll probably start at 15 minutes. Oh, yeah? All right, bro. All right. Yep. Hey, Justin.
3 minutes left.
All right, coming up on the halfway point, that red buggy, yellow wheels, working lane number 1 now. Devin Farrell, double-double. On to the right-hand side, going to double out of that. Hitting that horseshoe. Devin got a good pace going as he crosses the line now. 14 at a 5-10 for Devin. Matt Blake, 13 at a 5 flat. Matt's 2 seconds off. We find Matt Blake. He's in lane 1 right now, making that 180. Woo, got past that road buggy. Matt, white, green, and purple. White wheels into the horseshoe now. Mac Wilkinson running in second. Mac in front of me now. Gray buggy, yellow wheels. I believe that is an X-ray for Mac. He's going double-double onto the right-hand side of the track. Chris White in the TLR, white, yellow, and blue. We find Chris on the track right in front of me now. They have more yellow and blue, not so much white. Jacob Combs, Drew Boyd, Nolan Hunt, Brian McGlasson, your top 9. One minute, 30 seconds to go. Devin coming to the line now. Matt Blake now right in front of him on the track, 6 seconds behind him on the clock. So if Matt wants to TQ, he needs to get about 6 seconds of separation. Devin going through that lane 1 fast through there, double-double out of lane number 2. Going into the horseshoe. When he gets to the line, there's going to be about 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
14-5-11 for Devin. 14-5-20 for Matt. 13, well, Chase Rogers at the line now, yellow buggy. He's a 14-5-22. Chris White, Mac Wilkinson, now your top 5. Going to be a good A main in 13-5 Indy later on this evening. $20 seconds to go. Race number 6. 2 will open. Have them ready. That is the clock. Keep going till your call done.
Jacob Coombs done. Drew Boyd done. Mac done. Brian McGlasson done. Devin Farrell done. Matt Blake done. Chris White done. Chase Rogers done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Devin Farrell, 14 at a 5-11, takes TQ for the round.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let them loose. Check them in, check them in.
Ben Ellis, Talon Henley, Nick Reppin, Lucas Smith, Adrian Stillwell, Charlie Cavalier.
Thank you, marshals. Appreciate it. I believe he popped the balk. Oh, Drew, he popped the balk up.
Chase Rogers.
I went to point to the car, pushed my mouse right off the thing.
Justin Green.
All right, guys, get them spread out. Get them spread out. Oh, he is? All righty. Talon, when you're ready. Track is live. Two will open on the track. That pretty much means anything. You can run a 17.5, 21.5. You can run a 3.5. You can run a 4.0. It don't matter. Run what you brung. Hope it's good enough. We're going to let these guys get a few laps in. All drivers are going to go straight to the A main. This is race number 6. Up next is race number 7, which will be our 40-plus race. You guys are up next. The guy's done a great job of turn marshaling. I think I'm going to need some help when that 40-plus comes off the stand. Just a few more qualifiers to go. A lot of experience on the driver's stand. Everybody knows who everybody is. If the faster buggy comes up on you, give them just a little bit of room. You are
left.
racing the clock, not each other. Everybody going straight to the A main here. We're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex in beautiful Southern Indiana. This is round 1 of the Summer Point Series. We'll do this every Thursday night for the next 8 weeks, including the night. Your 6 races count. Get 2 drops. Well, at the end of 2 months, we'll see who's going to be the track champion for the Summer Point Series. 130 down, 330 to go. Talon Henley, 14 at a 5:05. Cavalier, 14 at a 5:10. Lucas with a 5:13. Adrian with a 5:17. Ben with a 5:19. Those drivers on 14 laps. Reppin, Rogers, Green. Round out your top 8. Current fast lap of the race goes to Lucas Smith with a 21.4. So Henley making his way to the start-finish line now. Yellow and blue TLR, 14 at a 5:04. Move Lucas Smith up to second with a 5:11. Cavalier with a 5:11 as well. Adrian Stillwell with a 5:14. Ben Ellis with a 5:18. Your top 5 drivers separated by about 4 seconds on the clock.
Two minutes left.
Oh, no. Stillwell had a good run going. He just moved up into the top 3. Something wrong with his car. Nolan, let it sit. Come out here and marshal the ones racing. Couple drivers working some roughies. Talon Henley, your leader. Talon working lane number 2 now. Yellow and blue, white wheels, TLR going double out of the right-hand side. Car looks a little twitchy. Through the horseshoe he goes at the line. 14.504 for Talon. Cavalier, green buggy, white wheels. He's in the horseshoe now. Hits the TLR as well. 14 at a 5:13 for Charlie. Ben Ellis, Lucas Smith, Chase Rogers, now your top 5.
1 minute left.
40 plus, you're up next. 40 plus, you are up next. Henley in the horseshoe now. Steadying on that 14,504, Charlie Cavalier. He's going into the horseshoe now. Green buggy, white wheels. He's at the line. 14,512 for Charlie. Lucas Smith back up to third with a 519. Ben Ellis with a 519. Chase Rogers rounds out your top five. 15 seconds to go. Once the horn sounds, everybody keep going till you're called done.
Talon Henley done.
Talon, you're
Justin
done.
Green done.
14 at a 505 will set TQ for the class.
Charlie Cavalier done.
Everybody else working your last lap. When you get to the line, you will be done.
Nick Reppin done. Adrian Stillwell done. Chase Rogers done. Ben Ellis done. Lucas Smith done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
We're missing a blower. I need a blower out in the middle of the track. Somewhere there is two blowers at one Marshall station. I need one of those blowers out to the middle bucket, center of the track. All right, roll them out, guys. Roll them out. 40 plus.
That guy. Ryan Dortch.
Huh? Start motor? Is there such a...
Mike Winders.
No, it's not. Yeah. I 100% agree with that. I mean, because really you don't have...
Crazy Eddie.
Yeah. And they... I've seen it. I'm going to let Drew get checked in here. Guys, as you can see, I got 5 drivers on the stand, so I'm going to need about 3 volunteers for this next race. If you could jump out there and help us out, that would be great. Drew, do you have a transponder in that buggy? Well, it's not reading it. Bring it right here. Let Talon look at it real quick. Talon. You plugged it in backwards. Hey, here's the thing. When you turn it on, there should be a red light that blinks. I know you're new at this, but maybe next time make sure that red light's going blinky, blinky. As soon as Drew gets across the line, guys, we're going to fire him up. I'm going to make sure I got him checked. It still didn't read it. Hey, Luke, look at that. Luke, look at his transponder real quick. It still didn't read it. Run him across the line again real quick. Let me make sure it's maybe it's checking someone else and I'm just missing it. No, okay, there we go.
Drew Boyd.
All right, roll them out. Roll them out. Drew, it's a pretty weak signal. I don't know if you've got it in a different places you've had before, but Mike Winders, you're live. I got Mike. Adam, you need to cut the track. Get on. There you go. Yep. Drew, you're checking right now, so just keep on working. 5 drivers in the 40-plus class. We're going to let them get a few laps in, and we'll start calling out their pace. Up next, race number 8. That'll be heat 1 of 2, 17.5 independent. You should be going through Tech or already through Tech or making your way to Tech. Race number 8, you're up next.
Four minutes left.
All right, here we're going. Brian Dortch. Brian popped the ball cup during warm-ups, but he got to put back on. Brian in front of me now, multicolored. Green, orange, red, blue, you name it. It's on there. That's an X-ray. Going over the right-hand double now. Making his way through the horseshoe. 2 down, 3 to go. Brian at the line now. Working a little bit of a roughie. 13 of the 506. Going to move fast. Eddie to the point. Eddie going through the carousel now. White and red. Eddie at the line, 13 of the 505. Brian Dortch, Drew Boyd, now your top 3. Mike Winders, Adam Smith, round out your top 5. We got 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Once again, in the pits, I'm going to need about 3 volunteer marshals for this next race. Please, if you have time, jump out there and help us out. Brian, 13 of the 503. Ed Henley through the carousel now.
2 minutes left.
13 of the 503. 3/10 separate. Oh, Eddie's getting it wrong at the line. That'll hurt him. Both of them got a 22 flat fast lap. Adam Smith now up to 3rd. Mike Winders, Drew Boyd now your top 5. Drew with back-to-back 29-second laps dropped him out of 3rd. Caribou. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Brian working a rough one as well, so we'll see what that does to this top spot. Brian with a 5:10. Eddie coming to the line now. Eddie 13.507. So Eddie now to the point. He's working a bunch of open track if he can keep it clean. Looks like he's got more horsepower than tire right now. Needs to ease up on that trigger finger. Just a tic-tac, patty-whack, give a dog a bone. Through the horseshoe he goes. We got 45 seconds left on the clock. Henley, 13.507. Brian Dortch. Brian getting it way wrong on lane number 1, so that should give Eddie a bunch of breathing room. Mike Winders in 3rd. Drew Boyd. Hey, you young whippersnappers standing on that ramp. Hey, guys on the ramp, you're bugging the drivers on the stand. Devin, get them off the ramp. Get off the ramp. You got guys trying to race. You don't need to be up there yip-yakking. That's the race clock. Everybody keep going till you're called done.
Brian Dorch done.
13.511 for Brian.
Mike Winders done. Crazy Eddie done.
Ed Henley 13.505 sets the TQ for 40 plus.
That guy done.
That's a race.
All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Hey, Adam, you and Jeffrey, don't do that no more. That is not very courteous to your racers.
One minute to the start of the race.
Once again, going to need a couple volunteers for this one, please. Thank you, Brian. Going to need a couple. Thank you there, Mr. Thank you there, Young Rascal. Looks like we got it. Good job, guys. Thanks a bunch. I hear you. I do too. 5 o'clock comes awful quick. I think, am I missing a blower right there, Eddie? No, there's two right. Is there two right there by? Okay. All right. All right. Roll them out. Roll them out. Roll them out.
Nick Singh. Adam McCone. Nolan Hunt.
Woo!
Jeffrey Miller. Chris White.
Waiting on a check from Jacob. Once we get a check, we'll all be. Jacob, I don't have a check from you. You got a transponder in that thing? Huh? I can't hear you. Hey, Brian, grab him. I don't think he's got a check. If his transponder's plugged in right. Yeah, check and see. Make sure it's plugged in the right direction. Cool beans. Run him across the line real quick.
Jacob Coombs.
There we go. Let him loose. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. Track is going to be live next time by. Track is live. Track is live. This is race number 8, heat 1 of 2 in 17.5 independent. Race number 9, you should be making your way through tech. We're going to let these guys get a few laps in and we'll start calling out their pace. No one's coming. You got time in the center of the track. It's clear. Right on the dragon. Good job, Brian. Good, Marshall. Way to talk, guys. Way to talk.
Four minutes left.
Oh, early on, Jacob Combs, your leader, Jacob. Oh, Jacob, I believe that's the buggy that just whacked the wall right there. Gonna move Chris White to the point. Attaboy. We're going to let these guys get a couple more laps in. They're kind of bouncing around, wrecking and not wrecking, and just real close on time. 130 down, 330 to go. Race number 9. Get them ready. All right, Chris White, 13 of the 5, 13. Nolan Hunt. Nolan Hunt, 13 of the 5, 22. Jacob Combs, Jeffrey Miller, Nick Singh, Adam McCone round out your top 6.
3 minutes left.
We got one of the largest indoor racetracks in the world, and all 5 drivers, you can throw a blanket over them. Chris White, yellow and blue. He's the second one going up the left-hand side of the track right now. Chris in that TLR trying to get through traffic. Good job, Jacob. Well done. At the line, Chris, 13 of the 5-10. Nolan Hunt, green buggy, white wheels. I believe that's an X-ray. He's going through the horseshoe now. Nolan at the
2
line.
2 minutes left.
12 of the 507. Moved Jacob Combs up to second. 12 of the 506. Jeffrey Miller, Nick Singh, Adam McCone, your top 6. Was it McCowan? I forget. McCowan? McCowan. One minute, 30 seconds left. Chris White coming through the horseshoe now. Chris got a bunch of open track in front of him. 13.507 for Chris. He just needs to focus on putting down some good, clean laps. He has no traffic in front or behind him.
One minute left.
13.508 for Chris. Jacob at the line now. Jacob 12 of the 503. Chris got about 15 seconds to the good. Nolan Hunt creeping up on Jacob in that second spot. Both Jacob, Nolan, both 12 of the 503. Nick Singh, 12 of the 521. Adam, 12 of the 524. Jeffrey, 12 of the 525. 30 seconds to go. Once the horn sounds, everybody keep going till you're called done.
Nolan Hunt done. Chris White done. Nick Singh done. Jacob Coombs done. Adam McCone done. Jeffrey Miller done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, so Chris White sets early TQ 13 to 506. All right, gotcha. Thanks, sir. All right, roll them out.
Alton Henley, Matt Blake, Mac, Devin Farrell, Chris Matthews, Jason Kessinger. That guy.
Thank you. I got everybody checked in. Let's just do. I think that's Matt Blake. You're going to be first. Track is live. Track is live. Current TQ Chris White 13 to 506. We've got 13 drivers, so it looks like we're going to have about a 4 buggy B main, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. Caution out the end of lane 2. Caution at the end of lane 2. It's clear. Good job, Nolan.
Four minutes left.
Race number 9's on the track. Race number 10, Stadium Truck. You're up next. 13.5. You should be going through tech. On the track, 115 down, 3:45 to go. Devin Farrell, 13 to the 5 flat. That is a TQ pace for that red buggy. Yellow wheels. He's going down lane 1 now. Got several buggies in front of him. Oh, Devin, a little tight on the pipe. Double out of lane number 2. Going to make his way into the horseshoe. He is the third buggy going through there now. Once again, red buggy, yellow wheels. Devin looking to reset TQ. Matt Blake in second, 13 of the 5-12. That's good enough for P3. Adam Smith, Alton Henley, Jason Kessinger, your top 5. Mac and Chris are your top 7. Matt Blake dealing with a bunch of open track as he goes through the carousel now in that white, green, and purple white wheels. 13 of the 5-10 for Matt. Devin with a rough lap. 25 seconds falls off of TQ pace. Still got plenty of time. Red buggy, yellow wheels. Center of the track now. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Devin, 13 of the 506. Matt Blake, 13 of the 509. Alton Henley, 12 of the 508. Adam Smith, 12 of the 515. Mac, 11 of the 5 flat. Kessinger, 11 of the 5 flat. Chris Matthews, 11, 523.
2 minutes left.
So leader working the center of the track. Once again, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's into the carousel now. I believe that's Associated. Buggy going over the line now. 13 of the 503. He's back on the TQ pace. Matt Blake with a good lap this time by, and he will also be back on a TQ pace. Right now, he's 4/10 off. Blake working the center section of the track. Devin is right behind him. They're both going through the horseshoe together. This is about where they were in 13.5 buggy. Blake 506 with a 2. So those two drivers on a TQ run right in front of me now. Orange buggy, yellow wheels. You got the top 2 coming up on you. When they get to you, please give them just a little bit of room. That's Kessinger going through the horseshoe now. One more. Thank you, Jason. So Matt at the line, Devin at the line. 5:02 for Devin, 5:05 for Matt. They're both getting real close to each other. Alton Henley running in third. Adam Smith, Mac Wilkinson, your top five. Oh, Devin got tied up. I didn't see what happened right here at the 180 before lane number one. But probably going to put Matt Blake to the point and on a TQ run. 5:05 for Matt. He's about 1 second to the good with 30 seconds to go. Devin, you're at a 5:07, so you're not that far off. They're both going to get a couple more laps. Blake dealing with some traffic in the horseshoe now. Second car at the line right there. That's your leader. Thank you very much for giving him room. So Blake now. Blake dealing with open track with 10 seconds to go. He is working his last lap. If it is a good to decent lap, him and Farrell still very, very close on the clock. That is the clock, Matt. You will be done this time by. Devin, you will be done this time by.
Matt Blake
5:04 for
Alton
Matt.
Henley
Good
done.
lap. We're going to see what Devin does.
Devin Farrell done.
Devin with a 5:05. Matt Blake's going to take over the TQ. Alton Henley, you're done. I got 3 still alive, 4 still alive.
That guy done. Mac done.
So good race between Matt and Devin. 5:04. Matt Blake's going to reset TQ. We got one more. Actually, we got 2 more. And that's a race.
Jason Kessinger done. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
Adam, I think up on, I don't know. Hell, I need one down here. Oh, there is one? Okay, I can't see. Over here at the start on the on-ramp, I don't think there's a blower. I don't know. I know it gets confusing. Roll them out. Roll them out.
Cale Cohen.
Alton Henley.
Jeffrey Miller.
Alton Henley.
Bill Perry. Chase Rogers.
Right in the middle.
Nick
Thank you, sir.
Chris White.
Oh, easy there, big boys.
Charlie Cavalier.
Jason, up in the front.
Adam McCone.
Looking for a check. Burn them down, Blanton. You got a transponder in that truck? Hey, Eddie. Check Wayne's transponder. Go across the line, Wayne. Yeah, I got nothing. And I need Josh Plowman. Are you on the stand, Josh? I don't see. Do I see Josh? I don't see Josh Plowman. You gonna make it? Okay. Let me get Wayne's transponder taken care of, and we'll fire you guys off. Run him across the line, Matt, once you get him plugged in.
Ball Cup Blanton.
All right, roll him out. Roll him out. Roll him out. Track is live. Bill Perry, you did get on the clock. Track is live. Bill Perry on the clock. Jeffrey, Chris, you're on the clock. Everyone else, when you cross, you will be live. Race number 10 is on the track. Up next, race number 11, four-wheel drive open. You guys are next.
Four minutes left.
Caution in lane 2. Caution in lane 2. It's caution at the 180 in between 1 and 2. It's clear. You may have a ball cup popped off, Devin. Nope. All right. There you go. 130 down, 330 to go. Charlie Cavallera, your leader. Charlie on the track. Green buggy, white wheels going into lane number 2 now. Double for Charlie. You're going to double that right-hand side. Got a wreck right in front of him. He gets around it. That was Chris White upside down. Charlie at the line there, 13 of the 501. Chase Rogers, yellow buggy, white wheels at the line now. Chase, 13 of the 509. Kel Cohen.
3 minutes left.
Crossing the line there, blue, white, and red. Kel, 13 of the 513. Adam McCowan, 13 of the 519. Chris White, your top 5. Bill Perry, Nick, Jeffrey, Wayne, your top 9. Woo, big wreck on that blue truck back there in the back. Caution lane 1, go towards the driver's stand. Towards the driver's stand. Towards the driver's stand. We got a marshal in the area. Towards the driver's stand. Towards the driver's stand. Still there, still there. It is clear. Charlie at the line just now, 13.501 for Charlie, so he's creeping up on that 14-lap pace. He's working the center section of the track now. Kel Cohen up into second. Kel, right here in front of me, got Chase Rogers right in front of him. That is second and third going through lane number 2.
2 minutes left.
They're separated by 1/10 of a second on the clock. They're separated by about, I don't know, maybe a full second on the track. Oh, Kel short dips to 1 minute, 40 seconds to go. Charlie, 13 of the 505. Kel going to be working a rough lap. Chase Rogers at the line now, 13 of the 508. So Chase slowly creeping up on him. Kel at the line there in third. Adam McCone, Chris White, your top 5. Your top 4 drivers only separated by about 7 seconds. It's pretty close racing at the top of the field.
1 minute left.
Chase Rogers to the point that time by. Yellow buggy, white wheels. He's working into the horseshoe now. Chase at the line, 13.507 for Chase. Charlie with a 509. Kel Cohen at the line now. Ooh, Kel having a run. Alton. Chase gets it wrong on the second double, but gets a lucky bounce. Him and Charlie very close on the clock. 3/10 last time by, separated first and second. So that bright yellow truck right in front of me now, that's your leader. Green truck working the right-hand side of the track. That is second place. They're separated by 3/10. Charlie with a good lap here. Charlie to the point. That is the race clock. Both of them going to get one more lap. So, Charlie, you're working your last one now. Chase, you're working your last one now. Going to be very, very close. They were separated by 1/10 last time by.
Chris White done.
Charlie going through the horseshoe. Chase won't have to deal with any traffic. Charlie at the line. 5:06 for Charlie. Here comes
Bill
Chase trying to get it to the line. Rogers, 5:07. Charlie Cavalier sets TQ for the class. Got two still live. Hang on. Alton.
Adam McComb done. Cale Cohen done. All drivers are finished.
That's the race.
The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, y'all hang on before y'all roll them out. Let me do a little housekeeping as soon as the blowers stop. All right, everybody, attention on the track, attention in the building. If you're in 21.5 or 17.5 and you did not qualify in the top 9, you will be our first two races when we start our mains. We will have a B main in 21.5. We're going to run, I think, 12 or 13, but we're going to run them all at once. And we'll run a B main in 17.5. Once this race is over, guys, the track is closed. Marshals bring the blowers in. We'll change the batteries out. Once the mains are posted, 10 minutes, we're going to start them. Marshals, be ready. Everybody keep an eye on Live RC and on the monitors.
Talon Henley. Nick Reppin. Lucas Smith.
Terrible. Once again, thanks for all the Marshall help, guys. I really appreciate it. Helped us go a lot smoother. We'll need the same thing during these mains. All right, Talon Henley, next time by, you will be on the clock. This is four-wheel drive open. Once again, 21.5 and 17.5. If you did not qualify in the top 9, you will be one of our first two races when we start the mains here in about 20 minutes. You will need to go through tech, so get your batteries charged, your tires sauced. There's no guessing game. You were either inside the top 9 or outside the top 9. If you were outside the top 9, you will be running in the first two races here in about 20 minutes.
Four minutes left.
Henley at the line there. 15 at a 5:20. Lucas at the line now. 15 at a 5:20. Dead heat for first and second. Nick Reppin at the line now. 13 at a 5:04. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Smith 14.501. Henley 14.507.
3 minutes left.
Rapid working a roughie there, 13 to 5.11 for Nick. Fast lap is a 20.6 for Talon. He just ran it. Smith still with a 14.5 flat. Smith just goes 21 flat. His fast lap of the race, 15 at a 5:21 for Lucas, 14 at a 5:04 for Talon, 13 at a 5:06 for Nick.
Two minutes left.
$20.9 for Smith that time by his fast lap, 15 to the 5:20. Henley, 2 seconds back, 14 to the 5:01. Rapid now starting to settle in, 13 to the 5:05. We got 1 minute, 20 seconds to go.
One minute left.
15.519 for Smith, 14.5 flat for Henley, 1.4 the interval between first and second, 13 and a 5:02 for Rapid. Talon with a 20.4 that time by. Smith with a 21.1. They're down to 7/10. Smith with a 19. Henley with a 20. Henley with a 20.7. Smith 20.8. So Smith with an 18. Henley with a 19. 10 seconds to go. They're both going to get one more lap. Barring any kind of catastrophe, horn's going to sound. Keep running. 18 for Smith, 19 for Henley, 0.8 of a second. They're working their last lap right now. Henley, a little sketchy on lane one, but he gets through it. Henley going to be the first one to post time at the line now.
Talon Henley
5:18 with a 6. Smith.
Lucas Smith
5:18 with a 1. Smith will set TQ for the class. Hey, guys, blow the track and bring the blowers over to the pit wall. Please.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, the mains are up on Live RC. Angie's getting them put up on the monitors throughout the board, throughout the shop, excuse me. 8:45, we will start the race. Beezy should be making his way back there to take you guys in. First race is going to be 21.5 independent. My marshals are going to be from race number 10, 13.5 Indy. So Devin, Chase, Matt, Chris, Mac, Jacob, Drew, Brian, and Nolan. I need you guys to the track to turn, Marshall. And I need Bill Perry, Steve Emons, Ronnie Prince, Trey Wood, Alan Anderson, Kyle Ashlock, Hunter Nolan, David Singh, Nate Wallace, Rylan Hunt, Braden Ellis, and Matt Malak. To go through tech, Beezy's making his way back there now. Marshals, grab them blowers as you're making your way out to the track and put the blowers out. Hey guys, grab some blowers for me while you're making your way out there, please. Grab a couple of blowers. 21.5, you should be going through tech. Once you go through tech, go ahead and put your cars on the carpet. Make your way up the ramp. Once again, guys, heat sheets are posted. They're on Live RC and they're on the monitors throughout the building. Race number 1 be going through tech. Guys, don't take the track. Take the stand. Track is closed. My marshals, once again, are going to be from race number 10. We're looking for Devin, Chase, Matt, Chris, Mac, Jacob, Drew, Brian, and Nolan. Those are my 13.5 independent A main drivers. You sure are my turn marshals. You didn't. Come on, Chase. So fast on the track, so slow to get to the track. Don't understand. He's definitely a faster driver than he is a walker, that's for sure. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm still waiting for a couple more drivers. I'm still waiting for. I see Devin. I see Chase. I see Matt. Chris White. Chris White to the track. Mac Wilkinson to the track. Drew Boyd to the track. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna make sure I get all my drivers before we roll them off. Drew Boyd, I need my marshals. Angie, he needs the marshal. I need you to leave him alone so he can marshal. Okay, roll them out. We got one stuck on the horseshoe already.
Bill Perry, Matt Mallock, Ronnie Prince, Hunter Nolan, Steve Emmons, Alan Anderson, Trey Wood, Nate Wallace, David Singh, Kyle Ashlock, Braden Ellis.
Race number 2, 17.5 Indy, used to be main. You should be going through tech. Rylan Hunt, I don't have a chip.
Rylan Hunt.
There he is. Never mind, I got it. Caution on the right-hand side of the track. Right-hand double, right-hand double. All right, no more laps. Track is closed. Track is closed. No more laps. Let's get them gridded up. No more laps. Bill Perry on the 1. Steve Emmons on the 2. Ronnie Prince on the 3. Trey Wood on the 4. Alan Anderson on the 5. Kyle Ashlock on the 6. Hunter Nolan 7. David Singh on the 8. Nate Wallace 9. Rylan Hunt 10. Braden Ellis 11. Matt Mallock on the 12. The imaginary 12. Or there is a 12. Well, that Ed Henley, he knows what he's doing. He's mildly intelligent human being. All right, guys, let's do our best to have a nice, clean start. I need to see my first couple of drive. Chase, I would face. Yeah, there you go. I would face that way for the first couple minutes. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's have a nice, clean start. This is our first main of the night. Who's your RC Hobbyplex? Round number 1 of the Summer Point Series. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. I got my top 3. I can't ask for much more than that. We're racing, fellas. Not bad. You guys in the back just got to clean it up. We will send 2 straight to the A main. Let this cycle around a couple laps and we'll figure out what we got. Steve Emons, Bill Perry, 1 and 2. Trey Wood, Ronnie Prince, your top 4. Then a big gap back to 5th and on back. So I'm going to try to call out the leaders' colors. I need you guys to try to work with them. Orange Flames, blue buggy, white wheels through the horseshoe now. That's the leader. Bill Perry, yellow, and I'm going to call it purple, yellow wheels at the line now in second place. Basically, guys, if a fast buggy closes in on you, give them just a little bit of room. Trey Wood, you're 5 seconds behind Bill Perry. Ronnie Prince, Matt Malak, your top 5. Caution in lane 1. Go towards the driver's stand. Towards the driver's stand. It is clear. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Bill Perry to the point. Steve Emons in second. Both of them still in good spots. That's still good enough to bump. Emons gets it wrong off the Dragon's back. So Bill Perry working the horseshoe now. Once again, white, yellow, purple, yellow wheels at the line now. That is your leader. We're going to keep an eye on him as he makes his way up the left-hand side. He's got buggies on the Dragon back. Wrecking and stumbling and a bumbling. Now Bill Perry used some patience. Got a big lead back there for the bump. Steve Emons, you're still in second place. Perry with a nice move off that right-hand double to get through there. Blue buggy, white wheels, that's the leader right there. Perry now with a little bit of open track for just a minute. Steve Emons, you're 4 seconds back. Trey Wood in third. You're 8 seconds behind Steve. So once again, Bill Perry, white, yellow, purple. He is in the horseshoe now. Steve Emons, orange flame, blue back. He's in the horseshoe now. That's your top 2. And then we look back for Trey Woods, Matt Malach in the top 4. Race number 2, 17.5 Indy. Get them ready. Bill Perry, Marshall.
2 minutes left.
Steve Emons going to take the lead. Bill Perry going to fall back to second, but they still got a good gap back to third. So Emons now your leader, working the Dragon back now. Bill Perry working the Dragon back now. One minute, 20 seconds to go. Emons, Perry, then you got about 9 back to Wood. Matt Malak, Braden Ellis now up into your top 5. That's the leader right there. Leader coming. Second place. So first and second now, they're going to be in the horseshoe together. Steve exiting, Bill entering. They got a 9 seconds back to Matt now. Matt Malak's up in the third. First and second, working the Dragon back together. 40, right in the middle. Good driving, guys. Good driving. No harm, no foul. First and second bump. So both these guys, Steve and Bill, both been doing this for a long time. They understand what they need to do to put it into the A main. 30 seconds on the clock. Malak now 11 seconds back. So Steven going over the Dragon back now. Bill Perry over the Dragon back now. Right in the middle of the right-hand double. Ooh, careful on the right-hand double. Careful on the right-hand double. That is the clock. Bill Perry, you are done. Second place. Everybody else, when you cross the line, you will be done. Steve Emon's going to be on a victory lap.
Alan Anderson done.
Cross the line and you are done. Perry's going to bring it home in second. Steve Emons, when he gets to the line, he will bring home the win.
Trey Wood done. Matt Malik done. Steve Emmons done.
Bill Perry, Steve Emmons, you do not have
Braden
to marshal.
Ellis done.
You can go back to the pits and get your cars ready.
Kyle Ashlock done.
Everyone else I need out to turn marshal.
Hunter Nolan done.
That's a race.
Rylan Hunt done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Once again, Steve, you and Bill can go back to the pits. Get ready. You will be in race number 6. I got plenty of marshals coming off the stand. So Steve and Bill, you go back to the pits. You're in race number 6. All the rest of you, I need out to turn marshal. I should have plenty of turn marshals. Hey.
1 minute to the start of the race.
It ain't theirs. I know it. Should have plenty of turn marshals. Got 4 cars. Here's the scooper doopers. If 2 cars break, we're going to run 1 lap and stop it. If two cars break, we're going to run 1 lap and stop them. Go ahead, roll them out. As you can see, I got 4 drivers on the stand. I'm going to need a bunch of volunteer marshals for race number 3, which is our mini race. I'm going to need a bunch of volunteer marshals for the minis. All right. Go ahead. You guys get 1 more lap. Jason, you get another lap. Jeffrey, you'll be done. When you get back over there, the track is closed. We'll get them gridded up. Jeffrey, you'll be on the 3. So Adam on the 1, Kessinger on the 2, Miller on the 3, Matthews on the 4. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. 5 minutes. Top 2 go to the A. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. Less than 5. Re-rack. Do it one more time. One more time. Come on, guys. There's only 4 of you.
The race is completed.
Oh, nope. There's only 4 of you, guys. I hit the wrong button. I don't know how to fix that. Four cars couldn't start clean. All right. All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This thing, oh, hang on. Gosh, dang it. All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Sound of the tone. Hey, I'm not restarting it. I don't know how to start. All right, sound of the tone.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Race number 2 is on the track. Race number 3, our mini class. You guys are up next. Once again, I will need a bunch of volunteer help for this next race.
Four minutes left.
$130 down, $330 to go. Orange buggy, white wheels. Adam McCowan, your leader, 13 to 512. Jason Kessinger going through lane 2 now. In second, Jeffrey Miller, purple buggy right in front of me in third. Chris Matthews, silver gray buggy up on the left-hand side, running in fourth. Kessinger gets it wrong on the
left.
lane 1. Going to let Jeffrey get a little bit closer to him. So as Kessinger exited lane 2, Miller was entering lane 1. That is your bump spot. Adam McCowan got a big lead. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Uh-oh. Like Chris maybe just popped the ball cup off and Marshall gets it put back on. Thank you very much.
Two minutes left.
Kessinger seems to have settled down just a little bit. He's starting to pull back away from Jeffrey Miller. All the while, Adam McCowan there at the line. Adam over the Dragons back now. Kessinger going lane 2 double. Both those drivers looking to put it into the A main, roll the dice and see what happens. We got 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Jeffrey's got about 8 seconds to make up if he wants to try to reel Jason Kessinger in. Take that final bump spot.
One minute left.
Once again, race number 3, our minis. You're up next. I will need a couple volunteer marshals. We will be running the short track. So probably just 1, maybe 2 volunteers would be great. First and second now. Jason, you still got that 8-second gap over third place Jeffrey Miller. Ten seconds to go. So, Jason Kessinger, you are working your last lap. So, if you get to the line before Jeffrey, you will make the bump. Kessinger and McCowan, your top
done.
2.
Adam McCowan done.
No extra laps, guys. No extra laps. Once Jeffrey gets here, that's a race.
Jeffrey Miller done.
That's a race.
All drivers
Adam
are finished.
and Jason to the A main. I gotta get rid of
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys. One lap, and that's it. Check them in, check them in.
Charlie Cavalier. Adrian Stillwell.
Yeah, right there is good, Adam. That's a good spot.
Chase Rogers. Jacob Coombs. Alton Henley. Matt Blake.
Chris, I can use you down here in the end. All right, guys, line them up. Braden Ellis going to make it, and Nick Singh. Are y'all going to make it? Yeah, there's Braden there. Okay.
Nick Singh.
Oh. Chase on the 1, Adrian on the 2, Charlie on the 3, Matt on the 4, Jacob 5, Braden 6, Nick on the 7, Alton on the 8. Hey, there will be no restart on this one. Hey, little dude, I appreciate your marshaling, but you got to stay in your area, nowhere else. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, 5 minutes. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Pick him up, he's broke. Who was your top qualifier? Adrian? Oh. Stillwell at the line. He was the fastest guy there in qualifying, but messed up on his last lap to give Chase the TQ. Adrian coming down lane number 2 now. Double. White, red, and a little bit of orange, yellow, I guess it is. He's through the horseshoe now. Chase Rogers right behind him. And then I believe that's Charlie Kevin. Nope.
4 minutes left.
Stillwell working through the horseshoe now. Chase Rogers, I don't believe. Nope. Chase not too far behind him. He's the second yellow buggy. Jacob Combs.
3 minutes left.
It's just a lot. I can't even keep up with it. Adrian working the right hand double now. Going through the horseshoe. Chase Rogers. He's the yellow buggy with the clear wing. He's going over the start finish line now. Charlie Cavalier in third. Jacob Combs, Alton Henley, your top 5. Race number 4, 40 plus, you're up next. 40 plus, you're up next.
2 minutes left.
Marshall there? Oh. Stillwell at the line now. Chase Rogers closing the gap. We got us a little race now. 1 to 2 going down lane 2, double for both drivers. Chase putting in a charge. Him and Stillwell going through the horseshoe together. Up and over the start finish line. Jason, is that buggy broke? Kessinger. First and second. Now they're into traffic. Oh, no, now they're not. When they get to the line, there'll be 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
First and second. Chase jumped him. Oh, that's how you run. That's what you do with the minis. I don't know whose fault it was, but I'm just saying. 40 seconds to go. He popped the ball cup, so Chase Rogers now with a big lead. A lot of red numbers on the scoreboard. 15 seconds to go. There's the leader right there. He's on the right-hand double. Daggone
Matt Blake done.
That's it. Cross line, you
Jacob
are
Coons
done.
done.
Chase Rogers is going to be on the victory lap.
Braden Ellis done.
So Chase Rogers,
Adrian Stillwell done.
Adrian, and Jacob's going to be your top three.
Chase Rogers done.
Chaos. Pure chaos. That's a race.
Alton Henley done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, 40 plus, take the stand. Do not take the track. I need my marshals out there. If you were in that mini race, you are a marshal. All right, 2 laps and shut it down. 2 laps, shut it down.
That guy. Drew Boyd. Mike Winders. Ryan Dortch. Crazy Eddie.
Alton Henley, where you at? Alton, I need you to marshal. Back corner, back in the back. Alton, all the way back in the. Alton, look at me. Back there. All right, guys, no more laps. Let's shut them down. Ed Henley on the 1. Brian Dortch on the 2. Mike Winders on the 3. Adam Smith 4. Drew Boyd on the 5. All right, Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Race number 5, Stadium Truck, you're up next. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. All right, off and running. Ed, Brian, Adam, Mike, Drew. Race number 5, Stadium Truck, you're up next. As you can see, I got 5 drivers on the stand, so I will need some help with the turn marshals on this next race. Henley and Dortch now starting to duke it out as they make their way through the horseshoe. Adam Smith not that far behind, but Mike Winders, Drew Boyd, really, they're all close together. No mistakes. Brian Dortch gets it a little wrong over the Dragon's back. Going to bring Adam Smith right to his rear wing. 130 down, 6:30 to go. Henley at the line now. Adam Smith up in the second at the line now. Brian Dortch, Mike Winders, Drew Boyd. All of them still right there together.
Six minutes left.
So Dortch gets around Smith for that second spot. They're starting to pull away from Mike Winders and Drew Boyd just ever so slightly. All the while, Ed Henley enjoying about a 4-second lead over Brian. Ed Henley, white and red, going down double, lane 2, center of the track. Right-hand double. Into the horseshoe he goes. You're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. This is round 1 of an 8-week summer point series. 7 more Thursday nights to go if you don't count this one. Your best 6 finishes, you get 2 drops.
5 minutes left.
Dortch still 5.5 seconds back. Then Adams about 4 seconds behind Brian. Then a little bit of a gap back. 4 seconds to Mike Winders. 4 seconds to Drew Boyd. Mike gets it wrong off the Dragon's back. Going to let Drew get a little bit closer. Eddie gets it wrong off the Dragon's back. Going to move Brian Dortch just a little bit closer. Brian now can pick up his draft just a little bit. He knows where he's at. He can see him in his peripheral vision.
4 minutes left.
Henley now starting to get into some traffic. Oh no, pop the ball cup. Going to move Brian Dortch to the point. Chase trying to pop it back on. Dortch going to enjoy a big lead. Adam Smith up in the second. Eddie back on the track in third. So your top qualifier now, he's broke out of this race.
3 minutes left.
Brian Dortch, Adam Smith, Drew Boyd, Mike Winders. Brian Dortch, he needs to clean it up because Adam Smith is coming. Oh, looks like Mike Winders is having some kind of technical difficulty, and that's Schumacher. Brian Dortch wrong off the Dragon's back. Adam Smith being Steady Eddie right now. Steady Freddy, not Steady Eddie. 1 and 2 through the horseshoe together. Drew Boyd now up in the third. Battle of attrition here in the 40-plus division.
2 minutes left.
Brian, Adam, and Drew. All of them still on the same lap. We got 1:30 left on the clock, so everybody got to keep it going. Ooh, Brian hit that pipe kind of hard. That ball cup stayed on, but it swizzled just a little bit.
One minute left.
Brian Dortch double in lane 2. Got to make it right-hander 180 through the horseshoe now. Adam Smith having a little bit of trouble getting into the horseshoe. "30 seconds to go." Brian getting it wrong over this double-double. They all should get one more lap, which means they will all finish on the same lap with each other. Dortch is working his last lap. Adam is working his last lap. Drew working his last lap now. Horn's going to sound. Finish the lap you're on. You're
Brian
right,
Dortch
Drew.
done.
Brian, Adam, and Drew, you're top 3.
That guy done. Drew Boyd done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
Once again, going to need some volunteer help, guys. Going to need a full field of turn marshals for this one. Got a full field of 13.5 stadium trucks. Going to need a full field of turn marshals. Going to need a full field. All right, guys, 2 laps to shut it down.
Chris White.
Looks like I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1, 2 on the left-hand side. I need 1 on the left-hand side. Brian, come on, bub. All the way over that bucket right there by Eddie.
Cale Cohen. Chase Rogers. Bill Perry. Nick Singh.
Hey, Luke, do I got trucks going through tech? Are there trucks going through tech? Because I'm missing 5 drivers. Okay.
Josh Plowman. Adam McCone.
Jeffrey Miller, Wayne Blanton, you going to make it? Charlie, go ahead and take a lap.
Charlie Cavalier.
All right, let's grid them up. Charlie on the 1, Chase on the 2, Adam on the 3, Kel on the 4, Chris White on the 5, Bill Perry 6, Nick Singh on the 7, Josh Plowman, you can move up to the 8. Eight-minute A-main. Marshall's ready. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Good start, fellas. Good start. Fast Rascals, our top 3, breaking away from the field. Charlie, Chase, and Adam. Excuse me, Kale. Drew. Charlie, Chase, Chris, and Kale. 4 C's working the top 4 positions. Long race. Big battle back there between Plowman, Perry, and McCowan. Leaders are getting ready to come up on you. Green truck, white wheels. He's in the horseshoe now. Yellow truck, white wheels in the horseshoe now. Then you got a yellow and blue with white wheels, and then you got a blue, white, and red with yellow wheels. That is your top 4. Charlie going down lane 1 now, your leader. Chase right behind him. Then a little gap back to Chris and Kale.
Six minutes left.
Charlie and Chase right there together. They make their way on the right-hand side of the track. Chris and Kale going double-double down lane 1. Kale Cohen had a tough break on a Marshall situation about 3 laps ago. Back up to 3rd for Cohen. No one in between him and Chase Rogers. So Kale needs to put in some good hot laps. 2:30 down, 5:30 to go. Leaders working into the horseshoe now. Charlie and Chase, 1 and 2. At the line they go. Kel Cohen He's making his way into the horseshoe now. Chris White not that far behind him. Then Adam McCowan, Josh Plowman, your top 6.
Five minutes left.
Chase Rogers right there, keeping Charlie honest. Charlie running a good, clean race over the Dragonback. He goes. Working lane 1 now. Chase working lane 1. Then you got a gap back of about 8 seconds to Kel Cohen. Kel working the Dragons back now. Keeping an eye on that top 3. Chris White about 4 seconds back in 4th. Chris dealing with some lap traffic right now, working lane number 2. Charlie, Chase going into lane 2 now. They'll be dealing with traffic here shortly. Caution in the horseshoe. Caution in the horseshoe. Good job, guys. Good job, drivers. Charlie and Chase down the Dragon back they go. Kel Cohen working the horseshoe now.
4 minutes left.
Charlie and Chase managing to put a little bit of gap on 3rd place. Kel Cohen looks like he popped the ball cup or something in that Schumacher. Moved Chris White up into 3rd. Oh, Chase rose it going into the horseshoe. Going to give Charlie some breathing room. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Charlie running a very clean race so far. Uh-oh, Chase Rogers having some kind of mechanical problems. He broke. Something stripped the spur, motor quit, something on it. Tough break for Chase Rogers. Going to move Chris White up into 2nd place. Going to give Charlie almost a lap lead, 2nd place right in front of him. Going to move Adam McCowan up into 4th, Josh Plowman in 5th. So that is McCowan up to 3rd. Plowman in 4th. So that's a battle now for that final podium spot. Working the right-hand side of the track. We got a yellow front, white back. We got a white front, yellow back. McCowan at the line there. Plowman at the line now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Charlie now on a lap all to himself. Chris is on his own lap as well. So the only battle we got looks like Plowman trying to tap out. Going to give McCowan a big lead in that left. 3rd spot. Charlie with his first mistake, it looks like, of the night. Didn't hurt him too bad. Found his wheels. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go. Race number 6, 21-5 Independent. Amen. You're up next.
One minute left.
Charlie Cavalier over the Dragons back now. 35 seconds to go. Charlie's going to get one more lap. Chris White in 2nd. Adam McCowan in 3rd. Another race where attrition has kicked in. Plowman running in fourth. Oh, no, Cavalier. Thought there was something wrong with Charlie's truck, but there wasn't. That is the clock. Finish the lap you're on. Going to be Charlie, Chris, Plowman. Charlie, Chris, McCowan, and Plowman, your top three.
Chris White done.
Still got two live.
Josh Plowman done. Adam McComb done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Usually they do, though. Angie Henley. Are there plaques for tonight? No plaques for tonight? Okay. Thank you. All right, guys, 2 laps, shut it down. 2 laps and shut it down. I'm missing some marshals. I should have a
Memphis
bunch.
Duncan.
Guys,
Bobby
even
Taylor.
if you didn't finish that
Jason
race,
Kessinger.
I need you out here to help
Sean
me, please.
Sean Helvey. Dusty
Caution
Toms.
on the left-hand side.
Emmett.
Caution on the left-hand
Perry.
side.
Josh Plowman. Craig Anderson. Ryan McGlasson.
1, 2. Good deal. All right, front stretch is closed. Let's get them gridded up, guys. Let's get them gridded up. Going to be Kessinger on the 1, Memphis on the 2, Bowers on the 3, Sean Helvey on the 4, Dusty Tomes, your top 5. All right. We need one more marshal out here on the back left. One more marshal on the back left. Bobby Taylor on the 6, Josh Plowman on the 7, Greg Anderson 8, Brian McGlasson 9, Steve Edmonds and Bill Perry are bumps on the 10 and 11. Need one more marshal back left. One more marshal back left. Thank you, sir. Chase, give him the easy one. Yeah, that a boy. Thank you, thank you. All right, it's an 8-minute 21.5 Independent A main. We're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, round 1 of the Summer Point Series. I need to see my top three get away cleanly. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. Less than 5. Good start, guys. Good start. We're off and running. Sean Bowers showing some early aggression. He's putting in the move. He went from 3rd to 1st. Memphis having a little bit of a roughie. He got a long race, though. A lot of time left. 8-minute main. Sean, Kessinger, Dusty, Helvey, Taylor, McGlasson, Perry. Oh, Sean Bowers gets it a little wrong while everybody else is messing up. We'll see. But Sean at the line now, 2nd place. Bobby Taylor, Bill Perry, Helvey, Kessinger, Emons, Memphis, McGlasson, Plowman, Anderson, and Tomes. First and second through the horseshoe. 3rd and 4th through the horseshoe. And then a gaggle, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1:30 down, 6:30 to go. Right there, that's good, Jason. Good job. So Bowers and Taylor at the line now. Bill Perry in 3rd, Kessinger, and now looks like Memphis is back up there in the battle. So your top qualifier in 2nd place back there in 4th and 5th. Put an inside move on Bill Perry. Oh, Memphis gets a wait. Memphis, wait.
6 minutes left.
Kessinger tumbled over the right double. Going to let Memphis get around him for that 3rd spot. So they start to get into traffic. Yellow and orange with a yellow-orange wing. Blue, white wheels, clear wing. They're in the horseshoe now. That is 1st and 2nd. Then we got a gap back to Memphis Duncan in 3rd. Jason Kessinger right there in the horseshoe now. Leader over the Dragonback. 2nd place over the Dragonback. Oh, Sean gets it wrong. Going to move Bobby Taylor to the point.
Five minutes left.
Bobby Taylor working a little bit of open track in lane 2. Sean getting caught up in some lap traffic. Memphis right there as well. That white and purple, he got wrecked out, so that let some guys get through. We got a gaggle of cars in that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th spot. Working the left-hand side of the track. Bill Perry not that far out. Sean gets it wrong. Memphis gets it wrong. Woo, finds his wheels, but Kessinger now to 2nd. So now our top qualifier and 2nd place are now up in the 2nd and 3rd. Sean Bowers right there behind them. Boy, we got us a drag race here. We're coming up on the halfway point. We're keeping an eye on that battle for the lead. Memphis puts a wheel on him. Kessinger slams the door shut. Sean Bowers now up in the 3rd.
4 minutes left.
All of them a little shaky. Do lane number 2. Oh, somebody got it wrong. Didn't see that was Sean and Memphis. Both got it wrong. Kessinger now up in the 2nd place. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Taylor, Kessinger, Bowers, your top 3. Oh, Sean got up in some lap traffic. Going to let Memphis get right on his rear wing. So that's a battle for 3rd place up the left-hand side. Taylor, blue buggy, white wheels. He's in the horseshoe now. Kessinger, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's in the horseshoe now. Third place, Bowers, yellow and orange. Left. Oh, he gets it wrong. Move Memphis up into third. Memphis at the line now. Sean Bowers fourth. Greg Anderson fifth. Steve, Josh, Bill, Brian, Sean, and Dusty round out your field. Anderson, that's the leader right behind you. Thank you, sir. Kessinger, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's going down lane number 2 now. It's Steve Emmons. He'll be coming up on you shortly. Good job, Steve. 3 seconds separates first and second. Then you got 4 seconds back to Memphis. Memphis working the left-hand side now. Memphis on the Dragons'
2 minutes left.
His colors are yellow and blue, like green and silver checkered. I can't really tell, but he's right behind that orange buggy going down lane 2 now. 1:45 left on the clock. Still 3 seconds separates first and second. Bobby Taylor working with a bunch of open track right now. Oh, Kessinger gets caught up in a little bit of lap traffic. Didn't hurt him too bad. We're going to let Memphis get a little bit closer. Emmons, that's third place right behind you. 1:20 left on the clock. Taylor, Kessinger, and now Duncan into your top 3. Sean Bowers in fourth. He's at the line now.
One minute left.
Taylor got 4 seconds over Kessinger. Taylor got it wrong. We got a 3-way battle now. Taylor, Kessinger, and Duncan all going up lane 1 together. Double O. Roll for Taylor. Kessinger slammed on the brakes. No one got hurt. No foul, no harm. Through the horseshoe, 1, 2, and 3 go. 30 seconds to go. They should get 2 more laps. No traffic in front of them. They just got to worry about themselves. Oh, Taylor, a little short side on the Dragon's back, but he reels it in. Kessinger right there. Kessinger, ooh. Ooh, that one there, I don't know. Move Kessinger to the point. Duncan right behind him. Oh, Kessinger gets it wrong. Going to move Duncan to the point. That is the clock. Duncan, first time won dirt. Qualified P2, looking to put it in the top spot. Here in the A-Main at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. In that Schumacher, through the horseshoe. 1 more turn to go, and he'll bring home the win.
Memphis Duncan done.
Duncan.
Jason Kessinger done.
Kessinger and Taylor, your top 3.
Bobby Taylor done.
That's a race.
The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
I'll see what we got. I'll get them spread out. We should be fine. Yeah, we're all right. Come on, marshals, let's go. I need marshals over here. Need marshals in the back. Uh,
Ben Ellis.
all right, guys, 2 laps, shut it down. 2 laps and shut it down.
Nick Reppin. Talon Henley. Lucas Smith. Justin Green. Adrian Stillwell. Charlie Cavalier. Cale Cohen.
Race number 8, 17.5 Indy. You guys should be going through tech. Race number 8. You should be going through tech.
Chase Rogers.
Is that 2, Ben? Is that 2? All right, guys. Let's line them up. Let's line them up. Henley on the 1, Cavalier on the 2, Smith on the 3, Ellis on the 4, Rogers on the 5, Reppin 6, Green on the 7, Stillwell on the 8, Kel Cohen on the 9. This should be a doozy right here. Oh. Marshals, I encourage you to watch your area, not the race. Make sure when you marshal a car, you look and make sure no one is coming. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. You're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. This is round 1 of the Summer Point Series. 2 will open. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Good start, good start. We're running. Talon, Charlie, Lucas, first 3 over the Dragonback. Ellis, Rogers right there. That's your top 5. Reppin. Justin Green. Oh, somebody got it wrong coming onto the right-hand double. Looks like it's Reppin. Henley, Cavalier, Smith, Ellis, Justin Green now into the top 5. Snaking around the track at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. All Charlie Cavalier gets it wrong. Moves Smith up into 2nd place. Talon Henley, your leader, working the right-hand double, going to make his way into the horseshoe in that TLR. Lucas Smith running the Team Associated B7. Then you got Ben Ellis, Justin Green, Kel Cohen, Adrian Stillwell, all snaking around. Nick Reppin coming in there as well. Looks like Chase Rogers is out. So we're down to 8 cars. We're watching Henley. Ooh, somebody got it way wrong going over lane 1. Henley, Smith working the dragon back. Charlie Cavalier trying to make up for that mistake on lap 3. Coming back around, trying to reel him in. He's sitting in 3rd place right now. Ben Ellis, Justin Green, your top 5. Kel Cohen didn't even get to qualify. Started dead last. He is up in the 5th place now.
Six minutes left.
Oh, Charlie getting stuck on the pipe. Tough break. Gonna let a bunch of cars get around him. We'll see this time by. Got a wreck right into the horseshoe. Going into the horseshoe. It's clear. Henley and Smith. Now they're starting to deal with traffic. 2:30 down, 5:30 to go. Like Ben Ellis up in the 3rd place. Adrian Stillwell, Charlie Cavalier. Nope. Going to be Kel Cohen in 5. Oh, maybe Justin Green. We'll let them come around. They're right there together going through the horseshoe. Henley now starting to get into some traffic. Everybody on the stand knows who everybody is. When the leaders get up on you, give them just a little bit of room. I should not have to call it out. Henley over the dragon back.
5 minutes
Smith
left.
over the dragon back. Ellis, Stillwell, Green, your top 5. Woo! Kel Coleman gets it wrong on the wall. Doesn't hurt nothing. Oh, Talon stuffed it on the pipe. Moves Smith to the point. So now that white, orange, and blue team associated through the horseshoe there. Now your leader. Leader coming, Kales. Leader's coming. Good job, good job, good job. Smith now with a little bit of open track. He's going to try to get away from this race. Talon Henley now got to get around Nick Reppin. Reppin 2 wheels at Talon, dots to the inside.
4 minutes left.
Halfway through, 4 down, 4 to go. Smith, Henley, Ellis, your top 3. Stillwell, Green, round out your top 5. We're keeping an eye on that lead. Smith working lane number 2. Henley, Henley, a little sketchy. He's working lane number 2 as well. Through the horseshoe they go. Ben Ellis about 7 seconds back. Adrian, Justin, Nick, Charlie, Kel, and Chase off the track. Go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide. Good job, good job. Smith now with a bunch of open track in front of him. He's got about 6 seconds to the next car in front of him. Justin Green rolls it over. Talon gets around him clean. So Talon now, the only thing between him and Luke is a little bit of air, a little bit of space.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go. Smith in the horseshoe. Henley in the horseshoe. Ben Ellis, Adrian Stillwell, Justin Green, your top 5. Right now, Talon and Lucas working their own lap. Smith through the horseshoe. We'll call the interval this time by. Lucas at the line. Talon at the line. 2.4 the interval between first and second. Smith just ran his fastest lap of the race. Didn't see what happened, but Talon's right on him now. 1 and 2 going over the double-double. Going to hit that right-hand side. Marshals, please make sure you're watching your area. Not the race through the horseshoe. First and second go. Ben Ellis, Adrian Stillwell, Justin Green. We got, Lucas Rose it on the left-hand side. Gives it back to Talon.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. These guys got about 6 more laps. Henley now working the right-hand double in that TLR. Into the horseshoe he goes. Ben Ellis about 13 seconds back in third. Then you got about 2 seconds back to Adrian. So Adrian now, him and Ben Ellis, they're the 2 cars going through the horseshoe now. That's the battle for third place. Talon in the horseshoe. Lucas in the horseshoe. Ben Ellis right in front of me now. Adrian Stillwell going over lane 1. So third and fourth right there. Smith starting to close up just a little bit on Henley. Basically going to be 1 minute to go when Henley gets to the line.
1 minute left.
We're watching them juke and jive over the dragon back now. Henley and Smith, 1 and 2. Then you got a big gap back to Ben Ellis. Oh, Adrian's tapping out. Ellis should be in good shape with 40 seconds to go. Adrian, that's the lead pack right behind. Oh, Smith right on the pipe. Bad place to wreck for Lucas. Pretty much going to surrender at the Talon with 30 seconds to go. Henley just needs to keep the pretty side up. Talon Henley now. This is Talon's last lap. We got 5 seconds on the clock. Everyone, when you cross the line, you will be done. Ellis going to bring it home in
Ben Ellis
third.
done.
Talon Henley
Talon
with
Henley
the
done.
win. Lucas Smith
Nick
going to
Ruffin
bring it
done.
home in second.
Adrian Stillwell done. Justin Green done. Lucas Smith done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, 2 laps. Shut it down.
Matt Blake. Chris White. Nick Singh. Devin Farrell. That guy. Jacob Coombs. Nolan Hunt. Adam McCone. Alton Henley.
Jason Kissinger, you're going to make us race? Matt, go ahead and take a lap.
Mac.
Matt Blake on the 1, Devin Farrell on the 2, Chris White on the 3, Alton Henley 4, Nolan Hunt 5, Jacob 6, Adam 7, Mac on the 8, Nick on the 9, and then our bumps Adam and Jason 10 and 11. So go ahead, take 1 lap, Jason. Go check it in, take 1. Jason, check it in, take 1 lap. All right, well, he's rolling around.
Jason Kessinger.
It's going to be an 8-minute A main, 17.5 independent. 4-wheel opens next, and I believe I've got them guys out on the track. I seen that Josh has got a couple of them ready, so we may give them a minute. All right, grid them up. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. 5-minute A main, 17.5 independent. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. Oh, I did not even see what happened. Go away from the stand, away from the stand, away from the stand, away from the stand, away from the stand. All right, Matt, Chris, Devin, Nolan, Nick, your top 5. First time by. All right, everybody take a deep breath. Let's run some laps. Matt Blake through the horseshoe now. Devin right behind him. Chris White in third. Nick Singh in fourth. Mac in fifth. And Adam Smith. And then we got Nolan Kessinger, looks like first and second, working the horseshoe now. Keep an eye on that race for the lead. Matt Blake, Devin Farrell working the left-hand side. Chris White not that far behind them. Coming up on some lap traffic, so that, there you go. Nice job right there. Got third place will be coming up soon. And Devin gets it wrong. Going to move Chris White up into second. Going to give Matt Blake a little bit breathing room.
6 minutes left.
So Blake up and over the Dragon back now. White, green, and purple. White wheels. Then you got yellow and blue with white wheels. Oh, Chris gets it wrong. Wait right there, Chris. Turn around and go. Turn around and go. Turn around and go. Devin now up in the second. Chris White in third. Nick Singh running in fourth. 2:30 down, 5:30 to go. Go ahead, Alton. So Matt Blake working the double-double center of the track. Devin closing the gap on him. Through the horseshoe they go, first and second. Third place, Chris White, not that far behind. Thank you for that orange buggy, Adam McCallum. Thanks for giving him room. Matt, Devin, right in front of me now. Chris White working lane number 1. That's your top 3.
Left.
Then you got Nick Singh, red, yellow, and purple, maybe blue. Yellow wheels. He's working lane 2 now. Then a little bit of gap back. Mac Wilkinson, gray buggy, yellow wheels. He's in the horseshoe now. Oh, didn't see what happened. We got a gaggle of cars working that left-hand side. Looks like Matt got it wrong. Chris White all the way up into the lead. Devin right behind Matt. They're snaking through the track here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. Devin looks to the inside. Doesn't force the issue. Matt Blake slamming the door shut through the carousel. Inside out, they bump wheels. Keep on racing. Chris White hoping they beat each other up. He'll just check out and say, see you later, alligator. Through lane 1 they go. They're hitting into lane 2. Double-double for first, second, and third. Got a wrecked car right in front of them. Charlie, good job, good job. Good job, Alton. Through the carousel they go one more time.
4 minutes left.
Chris, Devin, Matt, 1, 2, and 3. Nick Singh while they're battling that. Oh, Nick finds the pole. Not good, not good. First, second, and third going into the horseshoe now. Chris White, Devin, Matt Blake. Devin looks a little bit racy. Looks like he's got a little bit more pace than Chris does, but can't find an opening. Chris hitting his ball. Chris finds the pipe. Devin says, thank you much. Devin now to the lead. Red buggy, yellow wheels in the horseshoe now. Ouch. Ow. Leaders coming, lane 1. Leaders coming, lane 1. Once again, red buggy, yellow wheels working the double-double lane 2. Oh, gets caught up in a wreck. Oh, clean it up, guys. Clean it up. Leaders are coming. Give them some room. Let them go. Devin, Chris, Matt, 1, 2, and 3. Working lane 1 now. Oh, Matt gets it wrong going over lane 1. Thank you very much for giving them room there. Devin, red buggy, yellow wheels. Chris, yellow and blue, white wheels. They're down the dragon back now. Matt Blake with a rough lap. Adam Smith in fourth. Nolan Hunt in fifth. Mac, Nick, Adam McCowan, Alton Henley, Jason Kessinger, your top 10.
2 minutes left.
Watching that battle for the lead. Leader going lane one now. Double roller for Devin. Chris double working the right-hand side. Leader into the horseshoe now. Thank you, Adam. Chris is coming up on you next. Devin working the Dragons back. Devin working the Dragons back. Chris working the Dragons back. They're into the center part of the track now. Adam Smith gives them plenty of room. Thank you for that. 1 and 2 trying to settle it down. Who's going to bring home the win? Chris pipes it going into the horseshoe. Going to give Devin some breathing room. Devin dealing with a little bit of open track right now. Nobody behind him. Nobody in front of him. Chris having a tough time getting away from that traffic. Devin all the while checking out. 50 seconds to go. Leader going on the right-hand double now. Second place. Going on the right-hand double now. Third place, Matt Blake. Matt right in front of me now. Matt having a rough second half of this race with 20 seconds to go. Devin should get one more lap. So should Chris, as long as they keep it clean. Chris going through the carousel now. We're going to have horns going to sound.
Nolan Hunt done.
Chris did get another lap, Alton so Devin's got to finish it.
Nick Sang done.
Devin that working double, going to hit Mac the right-hand side of the track. Going to go through the horseshoe.
Done.
Keeping it clean. Going to bring home the win here at 17.5 Indy.
Devin Farrell done. Matt Blake done.
Chris White going to bring it home in second. Matt Blake in third.
Chris White done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
Go ahead, 2 laps, shut it down. Come on, Talon, let's go.
Lucas Smith.
Race number 9 warming up. Race 10, 13.5 Indy. You should be going through tech. Attention in the house. I will need a bunch of volunteer marshals for the very last race of the night. I got 3 drivers on the stand. I will need a full field of marshals for race number 10.
Talon
So
Henley.
please, if you're packing up, please make time to help out here and help us marshal. That's Alton's. Hey, Talon, we're going to have to teach him how to turn marshal after his race, regardless of what happens. Line them up. Smith, Henley, repping. Hey, Talon, just so you know, I'm not going to restart this, so do whatever you want. All right, 8-minute A main. Sound of the tone, lesson 5. And here we go. 4-wheel open. Once again, guys, we're going to need a bunch of volunteer help for the last race of the night. A bunch of volunteer help for race number 10. Smith Rosa coming off the drop off, going to move Henley to the point. All these guys looking to settle into a rhythm. Oh, Smith finds the pipe. All the while, Talon going to try to check out on him. Put in some good qualifying laps here. Nice and clean. Hit his marks. Henley Smith repping your top 3.
Six minutes left.
Smith goes 20.6, 20.5 back to back. He's closed the gap. He's right there on Henley's rear wing. Henley goes 20.6 last time by. Race number 10, 13.5, 4, wreck. Marshall's coming. Good job, Nick. 13.5 Indy, race 10. Talon dumps it going up the left-hand side. Going to move Smith to the point. Well, now Talon's going to have to try to reel in Lucas. Once again, we will need some volunteer marshal help for this last race.
4 minutes left.
Halfway through, 4 down, 4 to go. Smith, Henley, repping your top three. Oh, Smith gets it wrong. Talon got it wrong. Move Talon to the point. Smith looks to the inside. Talon slams the door shut. Working their way through the horseshoe now. TLR team associated.
3 minutes left.
1 and 2. Off the drop off, going up the left hand side. Henley over the Dragon's back. Lucas over the Dragon's back. Two minutes and 30 seconds to go. About 8 more laps for these guys. Oh, big tap out there. Henley going to be enjoying the largest lead of the night. Smith just now crossing the line. 4.4 seconds, the interval between first and second.
Two minutes
Henley
left.
gets it wrong going into the horseshoe. Going to let Luke get a little bit closer. Was 4-4. 2.8. So Talon lost a second and a half with that little rollover. Talon 21 flat, Lucas 20.9. He gains another 10th. We got 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Oh, Smith rose it off the drop off. That'll be about all she wrote with 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
It's Henley's race to win or lose now as he goes through the horseshoe. He's going to probably get 3 laps. Working the Dragons back now. Once again, race number 10. I'm going to need a bunch of volunteer turn marshals. It'll finish out the program for round number 1 of the Winter Point Series. Henley's going to cross the line with 10 seconds to go, so he'll be working his last lap. Lucas should get another lap as well. So that's the bell. Henley needs to finish.
Talon Henley done. Lucas Smith done. Nick Reppin done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
Once again, gonna need a bunch of volunteer marshals, guys. Please, if you can help us out. I need my 3 drivers that just ran, plus I'm gonna need at least 5 volunteers for this last race. Drivers, do not take the track. Let me get my marshals out there, please. Do not take the track. I need a bunch of help, guys. I need a bunch of help. I need a bunch of volunteer marshals, guys. Can't do it without you. I think I need one more volunteer, guys. I need one more volunteer marshal. Guys, we're already 6 minutes waiting for marshals. I've done this 3 times tonight. We could have been done and on our way home 20 minutes ago. I'm telling you, this stuff adds up, guys. I need help. 2 laps and shut it down. 2 laps and shut it down.
Devin Farrell, Mac, Jacob Coombs, Chris White, Matt Blake, Chase Rogers, Drew Boyd, Ryan McGlasson, Nolan Hunt.
All right, no more laps, no more laps. Caution on lane 2. Caution in lane 2. No more laps, guys. Let's get them gridded up. Devin on the 1, Chase on the 2, Matt 3, Chris 4, Mac on the 5, Jacob 6, Drew 7, Brian and Nolan on the 8 and the 9. Well, thank you everyone for coming out. Have a safe trip home. Remember, we do this for the next 8 weeks. 7 if you don't count tonight. We will be doing podium pictures once this race is over. Marshals, make sure you blow the track and bring the blowers in, please. Once again, hope everyone has a safe trip home. Marshals ready, drivers ready. 13.5 Indy, 8-minute A main. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Re-rack, do it. What? Come on, guys. Re-rack it. Whoever made the boop noise, I didn't appreciate that. Please just let the horn start the race. Ugh. Marshall's drivers, sound the tone. Hey, quit playing Marshall. Chase, Devin, Matt, and Mac, your top four, working the right-hand side of the track. Jacob Combs, Drew Boyd, all right there together. Long race. One, two, three, working lane one now. Mac right there as well in fourth. Then Jacob Combs in fifth. Then we got Drew Boyd, Chris White, Brian McGlasson, Nolan Hunt. Chase and Devin, 1 and 2. Matt Blake, Mac Wilkinson. Going to start getting into some traffic. Thank you, Brian. First and second over the Dragons' back.
6 minutes
Third
left.
place over the Dragons' back now. Fourth over the Dragons' back now. Chase Rogers through the horseshoe. Got Devin Farrell right behind him. These guys have been racing each other all night long in multiple classes. 2:30 down, 5:30 to go. Matt Blake getting a little bit of room from Mac Wilkinson. Third and fourth going down lane one now. We're watching that battle for the lead. Chase and Devin, excuse me. Thank you, Drew Boyd. Appreciate that. Ooh, Devin with a nice line right there. He really closed the gap on Rogers at 180 going into lane number one. Devin had a beautiful line through there. Chase a little shaky getting into the horseshoe.
5 minutes left.
Devin starting to apply some pressure. Oh, Devin looking to the outside. Dives to the inside, makes the move. Chase trying to answer back with an inside move. Oh, and that's usually what happens. Going to let Matt Blake get a little bit closer to him. Re-rack him. Oh, Chase, little bobble there. So we got Devin, Chase, Matt, Mac, Chris, your top five. Red buggy, yellow wheels, yellow buggy, white wheels. Then we got white, green, and purple with white wheels. They're in the horseshoe now. That's your top three. Then you got a little bit of a gap back. Gray buggy, yellow wheels in the horseshoe now. Mac Wilkinson, followed closely by Chris White in that white, blue, and yellow TLR.
4 minutes left.
Oh, Devin rolls it through the horseshoe, finds his wheels, but Chase Rogers with a nice move to the inside. Good job, Nolan. Oh, Chase bonks it going up the left-hand side. Move Matt Blake up into second place. So Devin and Chase got to racing each other. Matt Blake back there being steady on. Oh. Devin now with a pretty good sized lead. Devin working lane 1 now. Chase Rogers over the dragon back. Matt Blake over the dragon's back. Chris White not that far back. He's on the dragon back now. Oh, Mac with a tumble down the dragon's back.
Three minutes left.
So Devin now working some open track. Nobody behind him, nobody in front of him for a few laps. Chase Rogers about the same. He's got a little bit of a rearview mirror of Matt Blake. Matt can look in his rearview mirror and see a little bit of Chris White back there. Devin over the dragon's back. 2:30 to go. Devin at the line. We're going to call the interval this time by. Devin there now. Chase Rogers there now. 3.6. Matt, you're 2.5 back. Chris, you're 2.5 back. Jacob Combs rounds out your top 5.
2 minutes left.
Leader coming over the dragon back now. Red buggy, yellow wheels. Second place, yellow buggy, white wheels. Third place, white, green, purple, white wheels. Fourth place, yellow and blue, yellow wheels. All the while, Devin Farrell, 2.7. The interval between Farrell and Devin. Woo, Devin a little shaky over the dragon back. He reels it in. Mac, leader coming up on you. 1:15 on the clock. Through the horseshoe, the leader goes. Second place through the horseshoe now. Thank you, Mac. 180 for your leader on the drop-off. Going to hit that left-hand double. Up the hill he goes. Popping that dragon's back. Chase Rogers popping that dragon's back. Matt Blake, you're 3 seconds back. So top 3 guys can't make any mistakes. Someone's right there to take advantage of it. Then you got about 2.5 seconds back to Chris White. So top 4 really pretty tight. Then 11 seconds back to 5th place. So we're watching that top 4. Devin on the right-hand side. Go wide, Devin. Nice move, Marshall. Chase Rogers through the horseshoe. 2.1 last time by. 1.7. Chase Rogers putting in a late charge. We got 15 seconds to go. They should maybe get one more lap. It's going to be very, very close. We're going to see 5 seconds on the clock. Devin at the line. He's going to make it. Chase not going to make it. Chase Rogers, you are done. So Devin Farrell on a victory lap. Red buggy.
Matt Blake done.
Everyone else when you cross. Matt Blake, 3rd place. But your winner, red buggy, yellow wheels through the horseshoe. Going to cross that start-finish line. Devin Farrell, your winner.
Devin Farrell done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.